So today we're looking at Peicework, and Peicework is a system of payment which worker is paid a fixed amount of money for a job that they complete. So this can be done on a sliding scale as well, so you might be paid, say, $10 for the first 5 items you produce, and then $15 thereafter. And it can also be paid in multiples, so rather than being paid as single units, you might be paid, say, $20 every time you deliver 10 boxes of flowers. So let's have a look at a couple of examples, just so that we can make sure we understand and we're confident as to how this works. So Mitchell has a job washing cars in a car yard. He's paid $5.20 per car he washed, and we want to find out how much he earns in the afternoon when he washes 24 cars. So this one's pretty simple to start with. It's $5.20 multiplied by the 24. Now we can just pop that into the calculator. 520 multiplied by 24. So he's paid $124.80. And normally we will give that answer in sentence form. Just to save time though, we'll skip over that part for now. Let's look at our next example. So this is an example of where the payment is sliding. So Angelica is a machinist in a clothing factory, and she's paid $4.28 for every garment she produces, up to the first 180 garments. Every garment she produces after that, though, she's paid $5.35, so she receives more for doing the additional work. Now, we're asked to find how much she's paid if she produces 223 garments. So first thing we're going to do here is find out the difference to work out how much extra she's being paid. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my 223, which was the total, and minusing the 180. So we do that, and we end up with 43. So she's going to be paid $5.35 for the 43 garments she's produced. And we also know she's going to be paid $4.28 for the first 180 garments. So if we add these two together, we'll end up with our total. So we've got 535 multiplied by 43. So that's 230.05 cents. And then for her first 180, she gets $4.28 multiplied by the 180. So $770.40. Now, if we add those two together, we get the total amount that she's paid for producing the 223 garments. So in total, she's paid $1,000.45 for producing 223 garments. Okay, our last one. Now this is an example here of being paid, when we talk about our third option here, being paid in multiple rather than a single unit. So Holly delivers brochures in a local area. She's letterbox dropping. She's paid $43 for every 1,000 brochures that she drops off. But if she's dropping off 3,500 brochures, how much is she going to get paid? Well, just briefly, let's think about this. If for 1,000 brochures she gets paid $43, for 2,000, well, she's going to get double that, so she's going to get 86. So what we're doing here is we should realise that the 43 at this down here is equal to this is equal to 43 multiplied by 2. And how we come up with this 2 is we take the 2,000 over 1,000. So therefore, if we think about this, we've got the 3,500. She gets paid for every 1,000, so we divide it by 1,000, so 35. So therefore, we're going to have $43 multiplied by 35. We end up with $1,505. Which means Holly's going to get paid $1,505 for delivering the 3,500 brochures.